Hey there YouTube, I'm going to talk to you today about the Delirium series by Lauren Oliver. She also wrote Before I Fall, which I've read quite a while ago now. I really enjoyed that, so that sort of enticed me into reading it in the first place. I read Delirium, which is the first of the series, a couple of months ago and fell in love with it. It's basically about this post-apocalyptic world where love has been eradicated, or so they think. It centres around this main character called Lena. She grew up for a little bit with her mother who, even though she had the procedure to rid her of love, still was able to feel it and still was able to have that passion inside of her. And they found that out, so the authorities took her mum away and Lena believed that she'd been killed for all of the time that she was growing up. From that, she had sort of always got this idea that love was a bad thing, so she's always been playing by the rules and making sure that she was being in the best possible way that she could be towards everyone and anything. But her best friend Hannah, who's this outgoing, blonde, good at everything girl, she entices Lena to come along to these mad, illegal parties during the summer before she turns 18 and before they get the procedure together. It's a young adult novel that looks at sort of this dystopian world that has eradicated the world of love. And of course, they end up finding people who they do fall in love with. So Lena meets this boy called Alex, and he has already got the marks of procedure on his neck. But he and Lena fall in love with each other. They go about all across Portland, which is where the novel is set. It's got these really poignant moments of beautiful description which draws you into the story and makes you fall in love with Alex and Lena both. I was really excited about getting on to read the second and the third one, so Pandemonium and Requiem. I bought those so that I could marathon through them. I have to say I was kind of disappointed with them. The second one, Pandemonium, was alright. I liked the introduction of the new character of Julian, but it just didn't have the same substance and same almost emotiveness that the first one had. And then Requiem, I don't even know what to say. I absolutely hated it. I know it sounds odd saying you hate a book that's about a world where love and hate don't even count because they've been eradicated. It was a really poor ending, I thought, to what could have been a really great story. It didn't tie up any of the ends I wanted it to tie up. You lost that connection that you had with Alex and Lena from the first one. It just became an average novel that didn't evoke any emotion at all. I didn't cry in it, I didn't laugh in it. I just did not enjoy it as much as Delirium. As a score for the whole of the trilogy, I would probably give it maybe 3 pasties out of 10. But if I could have just had Delirium and had that almost wrapped up at the end there, then I probably would have given it about 8. So 8 pasties for Delirium on its own, but in total the series would get 3 pasties maybe, and that's pushing it a bit. It was a shame because I really hoped that it was gonna entice me in and become almost one of my favourite series. So it's a bit of a shame about that. But then again, they do look really nice on my bookshelf. They're gonna stay there for a while, so I'll see what I think of them in a few months' time. I might even reread them, but we'll wait and see. I really hope you've enjoyed this review. Leave a comment if you've read these novels or if you've read any other books by Lauren Oliver. I know that I've got Panic to read very soon. Like, subscribe and follow me on Twitter with @NotAnotherLaura if you've enjoyed this review. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.